So, and I would say that, so in terms of what's happening within Nicaragua, what's interesting is that Nicaragua actually had always been a pretty safe country as well, right? So you do see some organized criminal activity, but in terms of rates of violent crime and homicide, those, if anything, have been lower than Costa Rica historically, right? So you don't really see those same problems. In the case of Honduras, by and large, the gang problem that really was prevalent in Honduras didn't really have as much of an impact in Costa Rica. For example, if you look at kind of regional trends, you do see kind of the gang activity that starts in El Salvador spreading to Honduras, but you don't see that same kind of transmission to Costa Rica. And I would just say that, a lot of that had to do with the fact that in the 2000 teens, it was still kind of hard to gain traction, right? And those kinds of gang groups, they don't have the same levels of sophistication as you would say with an organized criminal group, a cartel, a drug trafficking organization. Those tend to actually be kind of a smaller level of organization. And by and large, they just don't really get much traction in Costa Rica, right? I think if anything, Costa Rican institutions were really strong enough to kind of insulate Costa Rica from some of those trends that we saw with the Maras in El Salvador and Honduras.